at this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. There's the whistle, and here we go. And it's Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. He's in a good... And the shot! He's delivered all right!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
That was a given. It always was.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Portugal break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Nuno Mendes. Gonçalo Inácio. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Ronaldo looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Cristiano Ronaldo really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Does really well to win the ball there. Bakambu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bakambu is onto it in a flash. Vitinha. João Neves. Pedro Neto. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! He is just caressing the ball. Oh, can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Pedro Neto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Lofted in, cleared away. Nuno Mendes. Moved on forwards. Inacio makes the interception. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found the way through. Aim forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Always onto this. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bakambu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Masuaku. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries a shot! Too close for comfort. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. That looks a good ball through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Wan-Bissaka. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Inacio, gently done. And it's Mendes. And here's Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha with the short one. Offside that time. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. And here's Bakambu. Can he finish? João Neves. João Cancelo, played over towards the opposite flank. Vitinha, Mendes, now he's off and running. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well timed, excellent interception. Vitinha. Araujo. João Neves. Looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. And they are cruising away. absolute beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Portugal find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's searching for Bruno Fernandes! And here's Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro has another goal! And he should have made it 4.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's been taken short. And here's Vitinha, nicely shaped cross. He's shooting! And he's heaved it away. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Inacio shifted upfield, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Bakambu. And the counter is on.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Masuaku getting this one clear. Bernardo Silva delivers. And they've got rid. João Cancelo. Masuaku. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Cedric Bakambu.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just the goal. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. And he's away. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Tuanzebe attempts a clearance. Long ball looking to counter. Bakambu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that's well seen too. And they can counter here. Portugal leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Knocks it out wide. Inacio, aim forwards. João Neves, no, again there's no way through. João Cancelo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Do have a chance to counter here. That's a cute ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pedro Neto, forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto, and here's Bruno Fernandes! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Portugal certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And here's Bakambu. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He's gone for goal. And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, that is a bit special. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo, and he goes cross-field. Wins the duel this time. And there's green grass ahead of him. A chance to play it in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mendes, and that's aimed into the middle. They get a throw in. Bernardo Silva. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Moved on forwards. Oh, they could be caught out here. Diogo Costa gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. João Cancelo. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Neto. Plays it through. Nuno Mendes. Climbs up big! It wasn't a great header in the end.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Wan-Bissaka. Oh, there's a probing ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Araujo. Masuaku. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo played out to the left flank. Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. It's a mighty effort! Oh, it needed better placement.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Time to deliver. Oh, it's played into the area. Bruno Fernandes. So, what can they make of this? That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played into the middle. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. He has a look up. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! They've done it! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
It's become a case of men against boys.
Tuanzebe shifted upfield. Played out to the right. Looking for a decent ball in. And that has been clubbed away. Keeper has taken decisive action. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Surely now! Gonzalo Inacio.
Pedro Neto.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Nuno Mendes. That's tidy. Aimed in towards the... He hits it! No, that's just wide. Out to the right. That's a little off target. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Masuaku. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, good spread. Lovely feet. A great chance! Ruled out the best in the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Araujo. Oh, can he get onto this? Masuaku cuts out the pass. Bakambu. Played out wide. And it's Masuaku. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear.
Pedro Neto.
Played out to the right. That looks a cracking ball. João Cancelo. João Neves. And here's big chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Vitinha plays it short. Vitinha! Vitinha! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Oh, such a clever touch. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And the keeper has it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Wan-Bissaka getting this one clear. Now it's Bakambu. Mendes, and the keeper's got it again. Araujo. Inacio, gently done. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Cleared away. Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Oh, super fine. He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And here's Neto. And the shot! That's a lovely, neat pass. And back to the goalkeeper. Araujo. Played towards the other side. Mendes is onto it in a flash. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka. Mbemba. Moved on forwards. And here's Bakambu. And it's Masuaku. And here's Bakambu. Pedro Neto. Araujo. João Cancelo. Araujo, aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Bernardo Silva. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bakambu. Chance here to counter. Masuaku. Swings it across. And he's there to get it away. João Neves. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Well positioned here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Cristiano Ronaldo! He can get that clear. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot's on here. Nuno Mendes. Mendes opts to play it back. Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. Ball is over the line. And it's Mendes. It's a throw-in. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Masuaku goes forward. Araujo. Pedro Neto. And he cuts out the supply. Now, what about a counter-attack? Wan-Bissaka. Bakambu chasing after it. Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Tuanzebe gets good distance on it. Bernardo Silva. And it's Mendes. Vitinha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's not going to find its target. That's a fabulous ball. Masuaku attempts a clearance. And it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Inacio forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto! Masuaku gently done. Moved on forwards. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone direct, and the ball's come loose here. Bruno Fernandes, aim forwards. Tuanzebe. And it's played forward. Bakambu, now he's off and running. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. Spread out to the left. That's very neat. Out to the left it goes. Smashing header! No, he can't turn it in. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There will be a throw-in. Up he goes! He scores! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Mbemba. Oh, this looks sharp.
Cedric Bakambu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nice looking ball. It's a goal kick. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mendes charging forward, and he has been fouled there. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And here's for shoots! Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right, looking here to chip it through. Proves too strong. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Good take. Bruno Fernandes! Deftly away. And it's Neves. And here's Bernardo Silva. Wins the duel this time. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Great ball if he can get there. Araujo?
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto looking for a runner. It's come to nothing. Portugal have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that has been cleared. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bakambu. That's really well manoeuvred. Wan-Bissaka. Bakambu chasing after it. Araujo. Vitinha. Araujo. João Neves. Inacio, aim forwards. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Bernardo Silva have it back and can go again. Bruno Fernandes! And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. Vitinha shifted upfield. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Gonçalo Inacio. Aim forwards. Inacio is there and he can get that clear. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbemba has a look and plays it forward. Araujo cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
really well manoeuvred. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played with finesse. Oh, nice touch. Over to the left. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Goes down, but nothing given. Masuaku. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Vitinha, gently done. Moved on forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. And here's Neto. And it's Bernardo Silva. Succumbs to the pressure. Twanzebe, played towards the front line. Inacio gets across to intercept that. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's played forward, and it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Bruno Fernandes! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gonzalo Inacio, aim forwards. Nuno Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here. No joy, but a decent try. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Wan-Bissaka getting this one clear. Masuaku. That's a good ball. Pedro Neto. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now then, the ball's come loose. And now the breakaway. Bakambu. He's got away. That's a throw. And it's Masuaku. Spread out to the left. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. Araujo. Mendes, now he's off and running. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's through, now is he in? Chance! It's a loose ball. Bakambu played out towards the right wing. No way through, so back takes a shot! There's the delivery. Araujo attempts a clearance. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. Can he spark a counter here? That's been drilled forward. Nuno Mendes. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto! He's put it wide.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's been played through. And he's there to clear it. João Cancelo shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva, gently done. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, sweet feet. And Bernardo Silva! Without the best in the keeper. Wan-Bissaka, it's a sharp pass. João Neves, Bernardo Silva. Oh, that is a good... Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Mendes. Pedro Neto. Over to the left. Muscular approach does pay off here. Moved on forwards. Now it's Bakambu. Looking to break at pace. Wan-Bissaka. Quality ball. Bakambu looks to get on the end of this. That'll be a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance for a shot! It's a mighty effort! And that's past the post. Vitinha. That's an imaginative pass. João Neves gets rid without sophistication. Climbs up big! And that has flown over. Vitinha. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. And a chance! Oh, impressive strike. Masuaku, who played through for the wide man. And that has been cleared. Araujo. João Cancelo. João Cancelo, forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. Twanzebe, nicely aimed pass. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gets it away. Masuaku. João Neves. Araujo, early ball out from the back. João Cancelo makes the interception. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Mendes. Oh, he's found him, it's shot a goal! Masuaku, gently done. Masuaku. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Bakambu. Araujo, aim forwards. That's Bakambu. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. That is good strength. Nuno Mendes. And it's hoisted clear. Wan-Bissaka driven forward. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, it's come loose. Wan-Bissaka gets it clear. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bakambu looks to get on the end of this. Moved on forwards. Masuaku shifted upfield. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Very nicely done. Mendes done delicately. Vitinha goes short. Cross from Cancelo. He's there to get rid. Vitinha. João Neves. João Neves. And it's played forward. Araujo gets over and intercepts. And here's Neto. And here's Cristiano. Real chance! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, smashing header! Bakambu. Oh, well measured. He's cut it out. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Only partially clear. Bakambu, cracking ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to come off. It's incredible stuff.
Portugal utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Tries to get it clear. It's out of play for a goal kick. Calmly anticipates. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
João Cancelo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Moved on forwards. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. On a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. That has been cut short. And it's made its way to him. That's really well cleared. That's really well manoeuvred.
Pedro Neto.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that looks a cracking... Cristiano Ronaldo! Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. Dinks one through. Mbemba. Oh, good-looking ball. Bruno Fernandes. And that's a good... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Cristiano Ronaldo really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
They've played it short. In by Cancelo.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bakambu. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vitinha. Araujo. João Neves. Bernardo Silva looks to the other side. Tuanzebe. Bakambu is onto it in a flash. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. He's through here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Played towards the front line. Showing good feet. Up he goes! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Araujo, aim forwards. Vitinha, and he goes cross-field. Araujo cuts it out.
Bruno Fernandes.
Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Araujo. Vitinha moved on forwards. Mendes chasing after it. Tuanzebe.
Pedro Neto.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Masuaku. Up towards the front line. João Cancelo.
Pedro Neto.
Vitinha. Played back in. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Tuanzebe. Mbemba has played it long. João Cancelo. Araujo. Vitinha. Mendes looks to get on the end of this. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Bakambu. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's neat. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's nice. João Cancelo. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Tuanzebe. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha played over towards the opposite flank. João Cancelo aimed forwards. Applies the finish! Oh, denied at the last.
Bernardo Silva clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Mbemba can get it clear. Nice physical challenge. Bakambu now looking to orchestrate a counter. Out to the left it goes. And here's Bakambu. Great defending, strong and determined. Hit into the middle. And back out it comes. No, that's overhit.
Vitinha. Inacio forwards and with intent. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Picks it up out wide. And it's Mendes. Bakambu is onto it in a flash. That's a good run he's making there. And here's Bakambu. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cleared away. Moved on forwards. Araujo cuts out the pass.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of...
Araujo has given away a free kick. And that has been cleared. Vitinha. That looks a good ball through. João Cancelo. Nice control. Can he deliver? And this is Bernardo Silva! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Chance to deliver. And it's corner. Masuaku played out to the left flank. And it's going to be another corner.
You've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to...
And it's been taken short. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku. Muscular approach does pay off here. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Gonçalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Gonçalo Inacio. 4-5-1 formation, Jim. Well, Bruno Fernandes. Does really well to win the ball there. Tuanzebe shifted upfield. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. And it's played forward. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Tuanzebe, he's gone direct here. Difference here.
Well, Peter, I want to focus.
Pedro Neto. Inacio, gently done. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a foul, no two ways about it. To this nature, he's going to have this game taken. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. Oh, it's come loose. Throw it.
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella?
Bernardo Silva delivered.
It's a mighty effort.
Nate, we've seen him do that.
The worst
an awful
header in
lot.
the world, but nothing comes of it.
Played in games of this nature. Oh, there's a probing ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pedro Neto. João Neves. Bernardo Silva.
Decent chance!
Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
João Cancelo. And that's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. And here's Neto. And here's Cristiano.
And he shoots!
No, it's wide. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo.
João Cancelo really was well marshalled there because he was...
Pedro Neto! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bernardo Silva. Araujo. Vitinha. Araujo. That's a sharp pass. This might spell danger.
And the shot! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Over to the left. That is lovely. Masuaku. Inacio tries to clear. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Mbemba getting this one clear. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, they could break here. Always onto this. That's good play. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Cross goes in there. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. That has been knocked clear. And it's Masuaku. Defending of the desperate variety. Masuaku. Great defending, strong and determined. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. Inacio forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto.
Oh, smashing header!
Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Has a look and plays it forward. Calmly anticipates. Araujo. Vitinha, and it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? João Cancelo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing good feet. Bakambu. Chance to shoot! Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. It's anyone's ball now. Could move up a gear here. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, this looks sharp. Araujo cuts it out. Vitinha. Araujo moved on forwards. Vitinha. Gonçalo Inácio. Pinged towards the front line. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. Nice control. Bruno Fernandes! Comfortable playing for the keeper.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
He can run onto that. Now it's Bakambu. Pedro Neto. Diogo Costa. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Pedro Neto. Succumbs to the pressure. Masuaku. Masuaku forwards and with intent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Proves too strong. Araujo. Vitinha. Gonçalo Inácio. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Araujo, aim forwards. João Cancelo. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, that's neat. Bernardo Silva. And there's the shot! Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gonçalo Inácio. Oh, nicely intercepted. Masuaku. Masuaku, gently done. Vitinha. Gonçalo Inácio. João Cancelo looks to get on the end of this. João Neves. Araujo. It's just beyond his reach. Forward it goes. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Oh, he's in! Pedro Neto! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Masuaku shifted upfield. Araujo. Bakambu. And he'll shoot here! Wins the duel this time. Mbemba played up towards the front line. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, and it's lofted through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. João Neves. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Now who's going to be first to this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Araujo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in plenty of space here. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. We expected better, and so did he. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shapes to shoot! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, that is asking for trouble. João Cancelo is there, and he can get that clear. Nuno Mendes. Mendes forwards and with intent. So who's he picking out? Nuno Mendes. So much time and space here. Tuanzebe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he cuts out the supply. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is shown a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. He's gone for it!
Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! And this is getting ridiculous! Borderline crazy! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Tuanzebe, nicely aimed pass, and claimed it back swiftly.
He's one, goes for a shot! And he hits the net!
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. João Neves. Araujo. João Cancelo. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Masuaku. Mbemba, oh, good-looking ball. Short changes him with that pass. Nuno Mendes. Half an hour gone in the second half. Araujo. Lofted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. João Neves gets over and intercepts. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's in a great position here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. The ball goes in. Tuanzebe attempts a clearance. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedro Neto. Gonçalo Inácio. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. And here's João Felix. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Gonçalo Inácio. Bruno Fernandes. Araujo. Quality ball. That has been cut short. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. And here's João Felix. Out towards the flank. João Cancelo has it out wide and in space. Cleared away. Here comes another cross. And that's been repelled. And here's João Felix. João Felix! Keeper always had the measure of that. Thumps it clear. And it's Cancelo. Lovely bit of skill. Tuanzebe driven forward. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Cross from Cancelo. Mbemba with the clearance. Mbemba shifted upfield. And that is a little undercooked. Bruno Fernandes aim forwards. It's run loose here. Bruno Fernandes! Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Gonçalo Inácio. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Played out to the right. Great work on the overlap. Mbemba can get it clear. Wan-Bissaka gently done. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Good shot off the post. That's going to go a long way. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Oh, what a climb! No, he can't turn it in. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Oh, good ball. That's very neat. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Mendes, aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Moved on forwards. Masuaku makes the interception. Now it's Joao Felix. And it's Cancelo. He is just caressing the ball. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bakambu's cross. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Bruno Fernandes. Araujo. Vitinha. I've gone with a 4-5-1.
Araujo. Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where...
Upfield.
Yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it.
And it's played forward. Araujo gets it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedro Neto, probing pass. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Joao Felix. Bruno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. Aimed in. Climbs up big! Oh, it needed better placement.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Joao Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Joao Felix. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, great chance! Nuno Mendes. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, he really got hold of that. Oh, such a clever touch. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, nice touch. Araujo getting this one clear. Now it's Joao Felix. Bernardo Silva. Oh, this is a great position. Masuaku, Bakambu is onto it in a flash. Clearly not happy with that. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is having a shot! He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mbemba forwards and with intent. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Joao Felix, spread out to the left. That's been drilled forward. The pass has gone astray. Pedro Neto. Joao Neves. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. 5 minutes left on the clock. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mendes has created one goal already. Pedro Neto.
Pedro Neto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the pass is intercepted. Bakambu. Knocks it out wide. Masuaku. Very nicely done. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And now the breakaway. He's Bakambu! And that's wide.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Joao Neves. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Mendes. Mendes going full tilt down the left. Bruno Fernandes providing an outlet on that flank. Bakambu. Pedro Neto. Wan-Bissaka. It's a quick ball upfield. Bakambu. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cleared without complication. And it's Masuaku. João Cancelo wins the duel this time. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. João Neves. Forwards and with intent. João Cancelo. That is lovely. Tries to get it clear. Vitinha have it back and can go again. Pedro Neto. And here's João Felix.
There's the shot!
That's not troubling anyone.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
João Neves. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, look at that.
And he shoots!
Diogo Costa herring off. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Portugal really could have done without this. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
One back!
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Gonçalo Inácio. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Great defending, strong and determined. Bakambu. There will be 4 extra minutes. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now that's well seen too. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. In by Cancelo. Wan-Bissaka is there and he can get that clear. Bakambu, now he's off and running. Bruno Fernandes. And the ball's come loose here. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, nicely intercepted. And that has been cleared. And it's Vitinha. And here's João Felix. That has been knocked clear. And they can counter here. Mbemba goes forward. Wan-Bissaka, aim forwards. Araujo attempts a clearance. Bernardo Silva. Masuaku driven forward. Cleared away. Do have a chance to catch. Bakambu! Oh, terrific save. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. Played towards the other side. Moved on forwards. João Neves with the clearance. What a throw in. Can he latch on to this? That's tidy.
Chance, surely!
Masuaku. João Neves. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. And it's played forward. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. And here's Bakambu. Bakambu played out towards the right wing.
A header! He's scored!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And now he has two. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, what a climb!
And he couldn't keep it down. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Mbemba cuts it out. And it's gone back to the keeper. And there goes the final whistle.
Portugal. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it. And like in 99% of cases, this is what happened.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.